What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today I want to teach you guys a multiple spike catching strategy that you can apply today and start making some profits. Okay, this is a very simple strategy. It will require you to just be patient and wait for the right conditions to be completely met, and then you can jump into the trades, right? But before we start, as usual, make sure you click that subscribe button and make sure you turn on the notification bell next to it so that you are notified each and every time I post videos like this, be it a strategy update, be it a strategy upload in general, be it the latest strategy that I'm using. So make sure you don't miss any of those videos, okay? Also, you are free to join our Telegram channel, which is completely free, where I post strategies, where I post signals, where I post anything to do with trading. So if you want to improve your trading journey, if you also want motivation by seeing results from ATG, from my accounts, make sure you are in the Telegram channel. The link is in the description box below. All you have to do is just click it and it will take you straight to that channel, and it's completely free. Okay, and you can also go to my second YouTube channel where I post in-depth analysis, where I post better strategies, where I post live trading sessions. It's completely free. Again, the link is in the description box below. Make sure you go and subscribe to that as well so that you don't miss any of the activities that are happening at ATG. I'm also running a promotion on that channel, so just go and watch it and you'll be able to know about the promotion that we are doing right now. Okay, so I want to teach you this multiple spike catching strategy. It's very much simple, but it's gonna require you to be patient. And as usual, you know, spikes, you really have to wait for them, and the timing, you really have to get the timing right for them. Okay, so this is how the strategy is going to look like by the end of this video, and I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process of installing by giving you the settings for this strategy and also the conditions of when to buy and when to sell. So make sure you watch up until the end of this video and leave a like just to support this channel. If you want to be trading, what you're trading right now, make sure you sign up for an account. The link is in the description box below. Completely free to sign up. You can set off on a demo account and then move on to become a real trader. Okay, so let me remove all the indicators that I arrive right now, and as you can see, I now have a blank chart on Boom 500. I'm in my 1 minute time frame, as it is the time frame that we're going to be using for this strategy. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average. So I'm going to look for moving average, and this moving average has got the following properties. We have a period of 15, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to, close, and then the styling. You can pick any color of your choice. I chose brown, so you can pick and choose any color that you prefer. Then I'm going to click on done, and as you can see, we now have a brown line running across our charts right there. The next indicator that we need is another moving average, and it has a period of 46, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close again. This time on the styling, I'll choose the color black and then click save and done. So you can write these settings down so that you don't miss, or screenshot them, or pause the video or whatever. You can all go through the same processes together, right? You can pause the video and go add them on your MT5 platform where we are trading these indices, or you can just write them down and then later on I check that video again up, right? The next set of indicators that we need are going to be on our indicator window 1. Okay, so we're done with our main chart. So going on to indicator window 1, the first indicator that we need is the relative strength index, or the RSI as it is known, which is this relative strength index. And this relative strength index is going to have the following properties: a period of 6 applied to close. Levels are going to be 90, 80, 50, 20 and 10, right? Something like that. And then the styling for this RSI, please make sure you choose the color of your background, right? Which is, for if you have a white background, make sure this one is white like I have. If you have a black background, make sure you choose black as well. Okay, make sure you choose black as well. So it will be something like this. Okay, so the last indicator that we want to install is the famous MACD, and we want it to fall under our indicator window 1. So I am going to choose indicator window 1, then look for the MACD, which is right here. And the properties for the MACD are going to be as follows. Fast EMA is going to be 12, slow EMA is going to be 26, MACD SMA is going to be 9, and then apply to close. And then you don't really need these levels, so let me just delete them. And then on the styling now, you are going to need to put the main as the color of white or the color of your background. I have a white background, that's why it's white. If you have a black background, make sure you choose black. And then the signal line should be red. So if you should just choose a very visible color if you want to change it from red, but make sure it's visible and it's not the color of your background as well. Okay, then you're going to click on done, and as you can see, we have successfully installed our strategy. And now what's left is basically knowing how to catch the spikes. So if you're on boom, you're obviously looking for buy setups, and then if you're on crash, definitely looking for when to sell, right? So as you can see, this is a pretty much simple strategy. It's going to require you to be patient, and it's going to require you to be observant of anything, of the things that are going to be happening, right? You're just not going to trade blindly, but you're going to need to stay focused. So I'll start off with boom 500. We're going to be using our 1 minute time frame, like I said, and then the zoom level. Basically, we're going to move to the last, move one step up, and then move the next step up again. So basically, we're going to be using the third smallest zoom level. So we're going to start from the bottom and move 1-2 steps up, right? So this is how it's going to work. The red line is going to be our signal line, of course. This from the MACD. It's called the signal line, the red dotted line. So what needs to happen for you to enter into a buy trade for boom? Basically, you're going to need something like this. You're going to need your signal line or red line to approach at the buy section, something like that. And once it approaches the buy section, you start preparing to enter into a buy trade, but you don't enter. What then needs to happen is you want your signal line to leave at that buy period, that buy section, right? This buy level, as it was doing right there. The moment it starts leaving or exiting, that's when you press your buy trade, which means you're going to miss probably the first 2 or 3 spikes that come, right? And you're going to maximize on the next set of spikes that are going to come, right? Your target is obviously going to be level 50, or it's going to be level 80, right? Let me show you an example of what happened at this section. So our signal line approached our buy level, right, which is good, but then we said you wait until the signal line is now leaving. So basically you're going to place your trades somewhere here, right? This is where you're going to place your buy trades. Let me highlight it with a red horizontal line somewhere there. That's where you're going to place your buy trades, right? And then of course the market retraced a little bit, but we will still hold. And then a spike came, but it wasn't that big. Retraced, and then the ultimate paying spike then came, and you would have been in profit. And as well, like I said, you're going to target level 50, and as you can see, that's when you were profitable, right? Can you see how powerful this strategy is, guys? This is not a fake strategy. Let's take a look at this example again. You said you're going to wait until the red signal line approaches your buy section. That's for boom. Check when it's about to leave, and that was there. Basically, let me highlight it like this, which means that your entry point would be somewhere within this region, right? And you're going to wait, and boom, the spike came, right? And you're going to hold or exit depending on what you want, but you could have even kept your trade up until this level 50 section, and you can see that there were still more spikes coming, pushing up. Okay, so we can go on and on and on looking for these examples. Here is another one. I'll just put a mark there, and as you can see, a series of spikes came. Okay, now you're wondering what you are going to be using the main chart for. The main chart basically is basically to help you understand what's happening in the market. If you see the brown crossing over to be above the black, it means the series of spikes is going to continue, right? Let's say in this example, you can see the brown crossed over to be above the black, and then you can see that there were a series of spikes coming. This is when you can then target to move from level 20 up to level 80 for your take profit levels. When you see that crossover happening, it means we are now in an uptrend. So basically, the main chart will be telling you whether we are in an uptrend or we are in a downtrend. Okay, the same situation happens even if you're on crash. I'll take a look at crash 500. Let me look for when things that already happened. Okay, here we were in our buy in a sell section, right? Wait until this red signal is about to leave, right? Of which it did leave around this period. So here there was so much retracement left around this period, right? Because this is when it aligns. Yeah, so where the two red lines meet, let me highlight it again here. That's when your entry point was, and as you can see, there was some retracement. You had to wait for the spike, but then boom, it came, surpassed your entry just a little, but it wasn't enough, so you were supposed to hold. And then another big retracement coming, and then basically it's just trying to push scared traders out of the market. And then as you can see, the series of spikes coming and targeting basically the take profit level. So you're going to be tested. You're going to need a lot of patience. It's not going to be all fun and games. Your psychology is going to be tested as usual. That's how trading is, and you just have to stand with your position. I'm not saying you should not have a stop loss. You should have a stop loss that that's basically the maximum amount you're willing to lose per trade, and you should just respect your principles. Despite that, the market can even later on go in your direction. If you don't respect your principles, then you're trading the wrong way, right? So for more mentorship, for more signals, if you want to become the best trader, the best trader, you can get my contact number from my Telegram channel, and we can do the mentorship program together. Don't forget to go check out my second channel, because I've posted another strategy on that channel too. And don't forget to like this video if you really find it helpful, right? Until next time.